Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34. Today I'm back to rip the second half of my jumbo box of Pro Set Series 2 from 1992. And I just wanted to start off real quick. For those of you who saw my mail day, I purchased this Steve Large and I got a really good deal on it on eBay. I picked this up from Mill Creek Sports Cards. And when I got it, I looked on the back and I noticed these were limited edition, numbered to 1,000. This was a big hit card, that you were looking for in Pacific. And I was kind of confused as to why there was no numbering on it. Just to show you guys, right here, this is a picture of what you typically would see. So it was a handwritten number to get out of 1,000. So I emailed Mill Creek Sports Cards just to ask about that, to see if they knew anything. And they actually emailed me back and said, we bought these as a closeout from Pacific. So I'm just assuming here that potentially what happened was Pacific probably had 1,000 of these that went out into packs, but they probably had Steve Largent sign a few extras just in case or for whatever reason that maybe didn't get distributed into the boxes. And I'm assuming that's what I got here because, I've seen them numbered even in, like that one I think was in the 800s. So anyway, I'm assuming that's the answer to that question. If anybody knows anything more about those or what that might be, let me know. But I think that's potentially the answer to that question. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. For those who are curious, if you saw the first half of my video, I had a small portion of this set from when I was a kid back in 1992, but the majority of the set I still needed. So after that first box, or the first half of that box, I was able to narrow the set. I need 37 cards. So I'm hoping I can pick up those 37 cards in here today. And I think this is one of the ones I needed, actually, Joe Montana. Very nice. So this is right after his season where he did not play due to the injury. Patrick Rowe, I believe that's his rookie card. Yep. All right, got another Bret Favre, first-year Packer card. And if you look at his stats there, he only threw 5 passes as a rookie, but 2 of them were interceptions. So, yeah. Von Dunbar, Van Waiters. I think they only did one of these for Series 2, but Pro Set had a history of, starting in, I think, the 1990 set, where they would have kind of messages, take pride, rebuild your neighborhood. And I think Stephen Baker was the only one from Series 2. They had quite a few in Series 1, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one. Is that another Von Dunbar? That is. Von Dunbar Hot Pack. Bruce Smith. Ken O'Brien. Washington, we got a Kevin Green, the late Hall of Famer Kevin Green for our MVP. This is the glossy card, which comes 1 per jumbo pack. And we got an Emmitt Smith Pro Bowl. All right, there we go. J.J. Burden, Saran Stacy, Dan Marino, one of the all-time greats. Matt Darby, Ken Clark, Dexter McNabb, rookie card, Richmond Webb. Phil Simms, kind of later in his career with the Giants. Albert Lewis, another Joe Montana. That's pretty cool. So we ended up with a couple Montanas in that pack. So we had at least 2 cards in there, maybe more, that were duplicates. Go figure. But I'm happy getting 2 Montanas. That's nice. Looks like this one. All right. Try it this way. There we go. All right. Next up, we got Pat Carter, Dan McGuire, Mark McGuire's brother, Rosenbach, Johnson, Fletcher, Johnny Mitchell, Booty, Gary, Henry Jones. We got a Nick Lowry, great Chiefs kicker. Mark Rippon Pro Bowl. Got a Pat Swilling Pro Bowl. Man, they had so many good linebackers. I think he, Sam Mills, Vaughn Johnson, I think they may have all gone to the Pro Bowl that year. Jim Lachey, another Ken O'Brien. Michael Irvin, Pro Bowl card. Jerry Gray, he was awesome with the Rams. I forgot he was ever on the Oilers. Wow. Touchdown, Tommy Vardell, Paul Gruber, Tim McGee, Derek Brown, Tim Barnett, Miano, Toon, Ricky Sanders, Andre Bruce, former #1 pick of the Falcons. Vince Buck. Another Pat Swilling. Bart Oates. Oh, okay, I'll show you guys this. So there's a Vaughn Johnson Pro Bowl card. Seth Joyner of the Eagles. He was pretty awesome. Randall Thrill Hill, MVP. So I mentioned this in the last video. This is the third one I pulled now. So these are not rare. I was quite excited when I got the first one, but this is a get your hands on Emmitt Smith limited edition foil stamp card, 10 card set, 25,000, featuring Emmitt Smith career highlights. So I actually, this is one that you would mail this in, and because I don't have a time machine to go back to 1992, what I did is I went on eBay, and so I was able to actually pick up the set after that last rip. So if you get this card and if you were to mail it in, you would get this 10 card set of Emmitt Smith. So right here, this is just early on in his career. So in 3 seasons, he had 2 rushing titles, 3 Pro Bowls, and 1 Super Bowl. Great way to start off the career there, right? Right here, this just kind of goes over some of the history of his career up to that point. So you have a drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. Emmitt Smith scores 4 touchdowns. Pro Set Offensive Rookie of the Year. You have him there with the Chicago Bear Mark Carrier, who was the Pro Set Defensive Player of the Year. Cowboys beat undefeated Redskins. Cowboys beat Chicago Bears in playoffs. Let's move along from that one. Back-to-back rushing titles. Emmitt's 3 Pro Bowls. Emmitt's Super Day. And running back of the 90s. So it's a pretty cool card set. Yeah, definitely happy to have that. Got a pretty good deal on it, actually. It was not too expensive, but I really wanted to see, you know, what you would get for that insert set, and so that's what it is. All right, next pack. Lewis Tillman, Scott Mercereau, Greg Lewis. Lewis Billups, who passed away, he was in a car accident. I don't remember if it was during his playing career or a little bit after, but Cincinnati Bengal and moved over there for the Packers. Willie Drewy, the great Mike Singletary. Ricky Waters, very cool. This is his 2nd year, but he was injured during his rookie season. Mel Gray, Ethan Horton. David Klingler, really thought he was going to be a big one, right? So had this been nowadays, you know, this is one of the cards, you know, as far as, you know, this is one of the ones you'd be wanting to pick up back then. It'll be interesting to see how the quarterbacks of today, you know, how we look back on them a few years from now. Some of the prices on these cards, you know, and they're super nice cards, but some of the prices for these top prospects, Al Smith, Utah State, go Aggies, very cool. Some of these cards are just insane prices, and that's one of the things I worry about, you know, unless they're one of the all-time greats. And even then, go back and look at some of the cards you can get pretty affordably right now that are Hall of Famers from vintage on. There are very few that, you know, have those insane prices. And some of the ones that do, it's because, you know, we didn't really take care of cards back then like we do nowadays. And so, I mean, everything kind of just goes straight from, you know, straight from a pack into a top loader and sometimes graded and all that stuff. But, you know, and I love collecting the modern stuff too, don't get me wrong. And it's, you know, these cards are 1 million card produced of each one, or probably 3 million produced of each card. But anyway, but yeah, so, you know, it'll be interesting to see how some of these big players right now, how many of them really pan out. So this is not the card we're looking for, but the card I'm most hoping to get is Marco Coleman's Defensive Rookie of the Year, card number 701. I believe it's part of this series. And I know it's card number 701. I'm assuming it was released in this set. But I looked for it on eBay and I could not find a copy. And then I went to Amazon and it looked like there was one. Ty Detmer, rookie card right there. Green Bay, Heisman Trophy winner. McCallum, Craig. But anyway, I could not find a card for sale. And on Amazon, they had a notice of one that had been for sale, but there was no copy in stock. So I'm not sure how hard those are to find. They spelled that wrong. Aaneas for Aeneas, whereas it's actually spelled that way right there. So that's kind of interesting. But anyway, yeah, if I can pull that card number 701, that'd be great. If not, I'm going to keep my eye out for one, but I'm not sure. It looks like it's kind of hard to find. Ed McCaffrey, Chris Warren. Chris Warren had a few really good years with Seattle. Jim Breach. And a couple Pro Bowl cards. Deion Sanders, Chip Lohmiller, Stephen Baker, Hank Williams Jr., and I think that's my second one. I got one last time. Jerry Rice MVP card. Very cool. And I can tell you right now, that is my third Vinny Testaverde Team MVP card. Robert Massey, Tony Tolbert, LT, Bavaro, Brian Cox, James Francis, Kenneth Gant, Mark Carrier, cool. Burt Grossman, Browning Nagel, and we'll flip these over. Lomas Brown Pro Bowl. Oh, man. Bart Oates Pro Bowl. Benny Blades Pro Bowl. Barry Sanders Pro Bowl. Mark Carrier. Steve Christie, Bruce Armstrong, Tim Rosenbach, Anthony Miller, Simon Fletcher, Darrell Williams, the late Reggie Cobb, Mel Gray, Randall, Klingler again, Eric Dickerson again. Hey! So now I've got 4 Barry Sanders from this box, so I'll put 3 of those in my Barry Sanders duplicate book that I have. Herschel Walker, Heisman Trophy winner. The late Derek Thomas right there, Spirit of the Game. Very cool. And right there, Commitment to Excellence, Raiders. All right, we are now halfway through. I've definitely seen a few cards I didn't recognize, so I know that 37 cards needed has definitely reduced itself. Hopefully I'll get the set with all of these. If I come close, if I'm close enough, I'll probably just, purchase a couple on eBay to finish that up. Jay Hilgenberg with the Browns, which is really strange for me to see. So he was traded to the Browns that year. Yeah, that's just strange. Go Bears. Bernie Kosar. Steve DeBerg, his second time around with Tampa Bay after some really good years with Kansas City. And so he had played with Tampa Bay back in the, I think, mid-'80s. And then came back at the end of his career. Buckley. All right, got a Todd Kinchin rookie card. That's not Todd Kinchin. That's the Dog Pound. There we go. Another Spirit of the Game. Hall of Famer Steve Atwater, Mike Farr, Brad Edwards, Lewis Billups, Sam Ono, who I believe was like a really good special teams player. Yeah, really good special teams player. Nicknamed the Slammer, recognized as the NFL Special Teams Player of the Year in '89. Lomas Brown, Ernest Givens. You guys are probably thinking, Brian, why are you talking about a guy on special teams that I've never heard of? And the answer is, I don't know. Rodney Hampton, MVP. Definitely didn't have that one before. And another Anis Williams. Tom Rathman. Another Todd Kinchin. And Brad Muster again. I really like that Brad Muster card. Some of these horizontal cards have some nice pictures on them. Come on. All right. Cool, we got another Bret Favre. Oh, hey. No, this is the MVP one. Even better. Very cool. All right. Tony Saka, Drew Hill, who was one of my favorites when I was a kid. Zendejas, Nate Lewis, Lockhart, Shane Dronette, David Johnson, Jim Breach again. I'm trying to remember what... Yeah, so he's been on the team for a long time by then. Hartley Dykes, really talented guy, but injuries kind of got the better of him, unfortunately. Seth Joyner again. Kyle Clifton. Everson Walls. Dana Hall. Tony Tolbert. The great Jackie Slater. He was Walter Payton's lineman in college. Kevin Call. Porcher. Booty. Horde. Dronette again. Workman. Charles Mann. Pro Bowl. Got a... Let's see, Al Noga, Todd Scott, Craig Ironhead Hayward, father of Cameron Hayward, and Hassan Jones. All right, 3 packs to go. All right, another Wilbur Marshall. Looks pretty excited there. Bruce Armstrong, Dennis Smith, John Offerdahl. He was pretty great. Courtney Hawkins, Barnett, David Little, Dale Carter, the late Chester McLaughlin. Rookie card? Yep. Bubby Brister. Father of Geno Atkins, Gene Atkins. Webster Slaughter. Andre Ware. Jeff George. Another Hank Williams. Robert Massey. Sean Gilbert. Steve Bono. I don't know if that's his rookie card or if they might have made some the year before. I'm not sure. Kelly Goodburn, former Chiefs punter. I remember his 1988 Topps card. I didn't even know he played for the Redskins. All right. Ethan Horton, Tuggle, who was just a tackling machine back in the day. Mark Carrier, Webster Slaughter, Broncos Spirit of the Game, nice Darryl Green Pro Bowl card, Michael Irvin, and then a Randall Cunningham MVP. Walkenbach, Brian, I think I got a couple of those, so I'll be sending one of those your way. All right, next up. Oh, it's a nice one on the back there. All right, another Al Smith, Gilbert, Slater, Tim McGee, Kevin Call, Rodney Peete, Norm Johnson, Rod Smith, rookie, Merrill Hodge, Steve Wisniewski, Gene Atkins again, Hassan Jones again. All right, we got a Sam Mills, love Sam Mills. Little guy, really great player. Eric Allen, got a Deion Sanders. Nice. That's cool. He's wearing his Braves baseball cap on the background there. Great athlete, two-sport, just phenomenal. A lot of fun to watch. Cody Carlson, Novacek, Michael Irvin, James Francis, another Tommy Maddox rookie, nice. Jim Harbaugh, Willie Gault, Kelvin Pritchett, AFC Spirit of the Game, got a Kyle Clifton, Dave Wyman, Robert Clark, hello Dion, and there we go, Emmitt Smith MVP, nice, that's a good card. All right, last pack. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to sort these out and see how close I am to the set. All right. Jerry Gray, Edgar Bennett, Matt Darby, Todd Collins, McNabb, Brown, Stan Humphries, Boomer Esiason right there, Leon Searcy, Chris Zorich. We've got Carl Banks. Nice. Vince Buck. Rich Gannon. And Derek Fenner. Got a Keith Jackson. He was a really good tight end back in the day. Kenny Walker. Cool. Nice. Chris Hakel. Is that his rookie card? Yep. Chris Hakel rookie. Bubba McDowell. John Offerdahl. Bucky Richardson. Dave Craig, Ricky Waters, the Fridges brother, Michael Dean, Ricky Reynolds, Jeff Jager. We got a Spirit of the Game of the Steelers, another Carl Banks, Van Waiters, Dalton Hilliard, Wayne Martin. I don't think I had that one. Don't remember that one anyway. Oh, nice. Barry Sanders, Team MVP. That's a great card to end on right there. So those last two were two of my favorites of that rip for sure. All right, so that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was definitely fun for me to go back and rip something very nostalgic for me. A lot of great players that I loved growing up. For me, that's always fun to get new cards of them, new old cards of them. So anyway, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos in the near future. Everybody take care and thanks for watching.